how to never forget a name again. Hello and welcome to Videojug. I'm Susan Percy, Director of Synergy Training. I run courses on how to improve your memory throughout the UK. When we're meeting people for the first time, it can be difficult to commit their names to memory, especially if you're at a large gathering meeting lots of new people. So I'm going to show you 3 simple steps to remembering names. Step 1, take an interest. People often assume they're going to forget the name of someone new. Also, sometimes when we're meeting people, we're concerned about how we're going to come across when we're introducing ourselves. Both of these things can mean that we don't really pay attention to the name as it's being said. To change this, first assume that you can learn to remember new names. Make it a game with yourself to see how many names you can remember. Also, put your attention on the other person, not on yourself. So really take an interest in learning their name. Step 2, repetition. Now you need to repeat the name, and there are 2 ways that you can do this. The first is to use the name in conversation. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Graham.
Nice to meet you, Graham.
You too.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Graham. And the second way to do this is to repeat the name inside your head. So you say the name to yourself several times as you look at their face. This helps to connect the name to the face. Both of these things can seem a bit silly or a bit uncomfortable, but if you practice it, it becomes easier and more natural over time. Step 3, association. Making an association is about creating an image or a movie and linking it to that person's name. For example, if I met someone called David, that's quite an easy one for me to remember because my father is also called David. So I might make a movie in my mind of those 2 people meeting and shaking hands. So the next time I see that person, I would remember the movie and be able to recall the name. Another way to make an association is to link a visual image to the name. For example, if I meet a lady called Ruby, I might picture her face and see her wearing large ruby earrings and really make the association strong and clear in my mind. And then the next time I see her, I would recall the image and I could remember the name Ruby. Another example might be if you meet a man called Jack, you create a movie in your mind of him using a jack when he's changing the tyre on his car. Recap. Take an interest in learning the person's name. Repeat the name to yourself and make an association that will help you to recall the name. Done.